guys, welcome to my channel. I've just realized that I've totally forgot to film the intro for this video, so that's why I'm kind of vlogging right now. This is my first video of 2019 and I'm really excited to be back. The last two videos that I've uploaded this month were filmed last year, December last year, so this is officially the first time I am filming this year. And today I'm bringing you kind of a get ready with me slash chit chat video. I really hope you like it. It will be on this makeup that I have going on right now that I actually liked how it turned out. If you want to see how I did this makeup and also my goals for 2019, keep watching. Okay guys, I've just put my hair up so you guys can see the makeup better. Let me start off by saying that my skin is a bit sensitive at the moment. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm having some irritation and it's really sensitive because I've done a laser treatment maybe 2 weeks ago and my skin is still healing. Because of that, as my foundation today, I will be using the IDUN Minerals Nordic Veil in the color Svea. This is a Swedish mineral makeup brand. And why I'm using this today, because it's a more clean brand. Their products are free of all those irritating ingredients that might cause a reaction on your skin. So they claim their products are really super safe to use even if you have eczema, asthma, any acne, so any skin issues. So that's why I'm using they are fragrance free. Pretty sure this will be the safest option for me right now because I really didn't want to use makeup, but I also wanted to do this for you. So it's one of my, and I'm using the sponge to blend. It's one of my resolutions this year is to do more content for YouTube. So I really hope I really want to grow here. That's one of the goals for 2019. But yeah, sometimes it's really hard to make it happen because, you know, sometimes your skin is not helping you with, sometimes your hair is not washed, or I don't know, sometimes you're just not in a mood to film, right? But I guess if we don't try our best and 100%, it won't happen. So here I am. What are your resolutions for this year? Or do you usually set a goal every year, or you just kind of go with the flow and let things happen? I'd love to know. Leave me a comment below if you like to set goals and resolutions. As you can see, this foundation, it's pretty high coverage, which is great because, again, if you have eczema or skin conditions that you really need to cover, this will do. So everything is really covered up right now. My skin was really irritated at the moment. I've been using a really thick cream, especially for atopic skin. So it's really rich and a bit oily. That's why my skin is looking really hydrated right now. But if you use this foundation with a oil-free moisturizer before, you might feel this is a bit drying. So whenever that happens, I like to use to mix 1 drop of oil, fish oil, into my foundation, and then it will make the skin beautiful. Otherwise, I feel it looks a bit cakey. Next step, concealer. As for my concealer, I'm gonna use the Tarte one. So I'm still not sure which kind of makeup I'm gonna do today, but I will probably do just my everyday makeup routine as of now, and also talk a little bit about life, about my goals for this year. So pretty much what I have planned for this year is to keep working on some things that I've started implementing into my life last year. And if you haven't seen my latest video, check it out. It's about some habits, daily habits that I've started practicing last year. So it's some things that I've been doing every day, and it's been making such a difference in my life. Of course, some days I'm really struggling to have it all done, but that's why this year I will keep practicing, and eventually I will get better and better and make it as a routine. It's like I go to the gym every day. So right now I'm using the Makeup Forever HD Powder to set my concealer and also the foundation. So if you're following me for a while, you know I really like this powder because it's so finely milled. It's really lightweight. It doesn't change the foundation color. It's translucent. And I will apply a little bit of it. So as I was saying about my goals, one of those is to wake up early, and by early I mean like 5:30 a.m. because usually I already wake up pretty early. So every day I wake up at 6 a.m. to drop off my daughters at school. So I wake up early. I want to take it to another level and wake up even early, so 5 a.m. Okay, right now I'm at the 5:30, but just because I want to have a little bit of me time to meditate, it's really important for me. I really feel a difference right now. I can feel a difference every time that I skip the meditation in the morning. I feel like my day doesn't go as well. So it's something that I've been really successful at doing. 10 minutes meditation every day. So for that, you obviously need to wake up a little bit early. And journaling is another thing that I'm trying to incorporate every day. So I would love to be able to meditate and then journal for another 10 minutes. But to be honest, it's something that I've done a few days and then I've been skipping because I forget or I don't have time, or anyways. But it's something that I really think it helps to just focus, keep your mind focused on your goals for that day and for that month and for your life. And just write down everything that you're feeling, everything that you want to accomplish, things that you are grateful for. That's something that I really need to work more this year, more on this year. Totally forgot that I wanted to use this bronzer by Nars. It's the liquid Laguna bronzer. I've talked about it so much on my Instagram. If you don't follow me there, please go check it out. I'm so active every day. I'm posting stuff over there. So my handle is down below. So yeah, this I usually use before putting my powder. So before setting my makeup with powder, which I've just done. It's really the tiniest amount of powder. I will give this a try over the powder, even though it's not ideal. So you should use this before your powder, okay? Because this is a liquid product. But it's so beautiful. I'm loving this so much. It gives such a beautiful natural glow. Even though I have oily skin, so I just use a pump. Even though I have oily skin, that's why it took me so long to try this product, because I have oily skin, so I don't use much of creams and liquid formula products. Last trip to Portugal, I saw this again and I've decided to give it a go, and I'm loving it. Even though I have oily skin, it doesn't make me necessarily too oilier. And I just like to use a dual fiber brush to apply it. It gives the most natural result. And I just use it on my forehead to give me some color, and here on the hollows of my cheeks where I would contour, and also down. I bring it down to the jawline as well. If you have dry skin, I would highly recommend this. I mean, I'm recommending this to everyone, pretty much everyone, because this looks so beautiful. You can even mix this with your foundation on the back of your hand and apply it for an overall bronzed look. It looks so beautiful. I've done it, and I feel like I'm going to be doing this a lot over summer. For blush, I've been loving to use the Nars Deep Throat. It's one of my favorite blushes. So I've been using it a lot lately. I think it gives a nice rosy, but not super rosy because it has a hint of coral as well. But it gives such a nice look, like fresh, and you really feel alive when you put this on, especially if I'm on the run and I just want to immediately like look good and rested. This really does a good job. On my eyes, I'm gonna be using the Urban Decay Naked Cherry, my most recent eyeshadow palette. I've been loving these colors so much, so I've been using it every day. I like that it gives me some color but without being too much. I mean, you can definitely build this up and into a really smoky, beautiful night look. I will do that maybe in a second video. Let me know if you'd like me to do a more heavier makeup look with this palette, but for now I'm gonna stick to a daytime makeup look. And these two colors are the colors that I usually mix. It gives such a nice color, and I go all the way up to my crease, slightly a little bit above the crease but not too much. And I'm using the brush that comes with the palette. It's a really good brush actually. Another goal that I've been working more, I really want to keep that in mind for this year and for life really, is to be more mindful, so to be more present every moment. Not to it's really hard, especially when you work with social media and everything. Sometimes you just want to take the picture right now and you need that, but instead of enjoying what's going on, enjoying the moment, enjoying your lunch, your dinner, your trip, whatever. So this is something that I really want to do right now this year. Be more mindful, also to be more present whenever we are having family time, to be really there with my family, with my girls, with my husband, and put the phone down and just focus on being with them, even if it's just for half an hour, but it's a good quality time. And I know I've been struggling with this so much because, you know, sometimes there's not enough time to do it all, to do everything I need to do on a daily basis. But if you just don't make it as a priority, you don't really do it. So I have to keep this in mind, and every time I have some free time for my family, I need to really focus on them. And I'm just applying the same two eyeshadows underneath, and that's why I love this brush so much. I have the Ambitious color, which is this beautiful brown, like cherry brown. And I'm going to apply all over my lid to give me an extra pop of color, but also some shimmer, a little bit of shimmer, because the other eyeshadows were matte, and this has a little bit of shimmer. As a last step, I'll pick up this shade right here, which is a lighter color. I'm going to apply mainly here in the beginning of my lid, to give me a nice highlight effect. I will do a quick eyeliner today because it's something that I don't usually do it, to be honest, on my everyday makeup. Today I want to try this new eyeliner pen by Gucci. So it's the Gucci Eye. Let's do this. Well, the felt tip, it's slightly thicker than what I'm used to, but in a way I feel that it really helps if you don't have a lot of practice doing your eyeliner. A felt tip like this one, slightly thicker, it will help you, because when the tip is too thin, you really need to be able to control it better. I'm going to wing it a little bit. Right now I can't really talk when I'm doing my eyeliner. fills in the eyebrows almost like an eyeshadow. It gives this very soft look, which I like, but it has a really long staying power. I'm also going to be using their brow sculpting fiber gel, which I'm loving as well. And sometimes if I'm in a rush, I just use this. I don't use the gel to fill them in. I just apply this brow gel, and it gives them color and keeps the hairs in place as well. Still talking about resolutions, what I would say, if you want to change something about your life, I was just listening to a podcast right now by John Lewis, if I'm not mistaken. I will leave it down below. Again, one of last year's resolution that I'm bringing into 2019 is watching less TV and reading more, listening to podcasts more, and I think it really helps to fill your life with motivation and positive thoughts that will help you to keep your mindset really positive. But yeah, I was just listening, now I'm just curling my lashes. I was listening to this podcast where they were talking about how sometimes we want to do it all at the same time, so we set these big goals, or a lot of them at the same time. Sometimes we can't just cope with everything, and you want to lose weight, you want to start going to the gym, eating better, sleeping more, drinking more water. So doing all of this in the same week, it's overwhelming. So what they were actually saying is start small. So start small steps towards your bigger goal. So maybe this week you will try to drink more water. Okay, once you're done with that, next week you can try eating healthier, and so on, sleeping more, reading a book a month or every 2 months. So whatever's good for you. The important thing, I think, is just start. You have to start, otherwise you keep pushing and pushing and postponing, and you never actually do anything. And this is the Marc Jacobs Velvet Noir mascara. I'm still loving this mascara. So yeah, I have the same problem where I set sometimes too many goals, and it's really overwhelming. And then you feel like you can't really accomplish anything because you want to do it all at the same time. So this year I'm trying to do one thing at a time, and sometimes it's hard because I want to do it all. But when I'm starting to feel overwhelmed, I just stop and set my priorities straight and see what I want to focus more this month, and start from there and go from there. So I'm thinking about sharing more about my lifestyle as well, maybe here and on my Instagram. So on Instagram I've been sharing occasionally some vegan recipes, some exercising videos, so a little bit more about my lifestyle. If this is something that you're interested in, go check out my Instagram and let me know if you'd like me to do more videos and content around this, because yesterday I've shared a recipe there and I got a few messages of people asking me, are you vegan? How do you do it? I'm planning to do the transition, and but I don't know where to start, or I don't know how to cope with people not being vegan as well in my family. So how do you deal with that? So these questions, I think they're all so valid, and I've been through all of those things over the past 17 years, I guess. I've been vegetarian for a long time and then vegan for 4 to 5 years. So if this is something that you want me to talk more about, let me know, that I can definitely do some videos on these topics as well. So for bronzer, I'm using a bronzer that I've been obsessed lately. It's the Jennifer Lopez collection by Inglot, for Inglot, Sunkissed bronze. This is so beautiful. If you have a medium skin tone, you will love this. It gives instantly a really sun-kissed effect, as the name says. And I feel that it also blends really well. I forgot to apply mascara on my bottom lashes, which I'm gonna do right now. So I really like this mascara. It's by Missha, because the wand is so tiny. You can easily apply mascara on your lower lashes without smudging. If you have tiny lashes, this mascara is really good because you can reach all the lashes and without smudging. Only yesterday I've realized that my birthday is within a couple of weeks. So I've been so busy with work, I haven't realized that my birthday is coming up. Crazy to think that I'm turning 34. Okay, as for highlighter, I'm going to be using an old one, but really good for daytime look. I think the CnadleGlow by Too Faced gives a nice, very soft highlighting effect. It's not super glowy, it just gives a nice glow. And for my lipstick today, I'm also going to be using one lipstick by Gosh that I've been loving. It's a really nice pink nude, I would say. It's slightly more pinkish than what I'm used to, but I've been really liking. I think it's such a pretty color. I'm getting a lot of compliments on it. So it's this lipstick by Gosh, and the color is Rose. Pretty. I think I'm done with the makeup. I really like how this makeup turned out. I'm not sure what I'm gonna call it, but I think I'm gonna call it Pretty Everyday Makeup. What do you think? I think it's really pretty. That's what I think. What do you guys think about my hair? It's the first time I'm filming this year. So this is me, this is my new hair. If you follow me on Instagram, you already saw lots of pictures with my new hair. But this is my first video this year. Most people actually like me with the shorter haircut like this, but I've always had my hair really long. Only once, a long time ago, I've cut it like this, but never again. And I don't know, this time, end of last year, I've decided I really need to do something to change. I don't know, a lot of things are changing for me, and internally I just thought I need to also refresh my look. And so yeah, this is what I've done. Yeah, I really hope you liked this video, this makeup chit chat video, and let me know what videos do you want me to film more for you. Don't forget to give me a like, also to hit the notification bell button, because otherwise you won't be notified whenever I'm posting. So make sure to hit that bell button. Share this video, my channel, help me grow. I really appreciate your support. Thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys again very soon. Thank you so much for watching. I love you.